feels to be loved. So
Oh, beautiful.
that's such a statement.
As I said, I'm overjoyed to have you join me on the podcast. I'm a fan, I must say myself. I absolutely love your music, and I think you're just brilliant. And I'm sure you've been asked this many times, but I have to know myself, how does it feel to be representing Norway in Eurovision? And take me through the process of what it's been like.
Mm, I have a ginger caramel in my mouth because I have a little bit of a sore throat, just so you know it. So if you see me like this, it's because of that.
You've got self-care comes first, Alessandra.
And then to answer your question, well, it feels crazy. It feels like the more I say it, the more I can't believe it, and like we're talking about Eurovision, like the biggest song. Like it's crazy. I really, but I can't wait. Can't
I'm
wait.
sure. And the
Mhm.
exciting thing is that you are, without a doubt, a fan favorite this year. It goes without saying, it's just the truth. And you have a strong chance of winning if you look at the bets and what people are saying. It is there. So did you expect this kind of reaction from the Eurovision fans? And how has it been for you to see that reaction?
You never expect, like, for me, for example, I never expect stuff because like I've been so much like disappointed a lot of times because of it. Mm. So I just do myself. I learned, and then I just see the reaction. And I didn't know the reaction would be so good, and it warms my heart so much every time like people or write to me or like tell me like how much maybe the song has helped them maybe through something, or they just listen to it. For me it's like enough, like it means so much. And even when people, for example, criticize it sometimes, like I feel they putting like effort into giving me, for example, for giving feedback, even though it's positive or negative or whatever it is. I just feel it's so important.
Well, you've mentioned the song itself, and of course we have to go into it further. I've been really excited to ask you this. Of course, recently you shared that you're working on an Italian version for Queen of Kings. I
Yeah.
just wanted to know, would you be able to give us a little bit, un pochissimo, of the song, just a little snippet, because I would just love to hear that, and hearing it in your Italian voice would just be gorgeous.
Yeah, I can tell you that like it's, for example, it goes instead of like she queen of the kings, it goes lei regina dei re veloce come il vento batte. So it's it's gonna be so nice. Yeah, I can't wait.
I am already a huge fan. You just sent me off to another universe with that snippet. Adoro, adoro. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Listen, I
Ah,
have I have to admit, my boyfriend, he's also my PR manager, he is Italian, so he's a huge fan of you as well. And we're just waiting for the day that we hear that Italian
oh
version,
my
Alessandra.
god. Oh my god. You know what I like? It's
Gorgeous.
like because I feel like I changed, for example, the sounding of some words to make it like more singable, and I like that. For example, because like niente al mondo può fermare i suoi perché. So I feel like it's gonna be very nice. Yeah, I feel so. I hope so.
Oh, I can tell you already it is. Don't you worry about that. Now, of course, talking of the song even more, you recently shared the music video for Queen of Kings as well. Now, how did you find the process of creating a video for such an inspiring song? And was there a message that you wanted to convey in the video itself alongside the song?
Mm. Well, like you said, like it's first of all, it's not easy because you have so many ideas for the video, and then you have like the most obvious idea, which is could be wonderful too, and then you have like the more like thought through idea. And I thought like I wanted to go with that other like idea rather than staying like in the medieval Viking area. I wanted to give it a more psychological and philosophical and thoughtful message, to like give the song even more the power that it has. That's what I thought behind the video, and also like the people, the director and everyone behind it, I think agreed with me. So I know there's some people, because some people have said, oh, like I wish it was like more maybe medieval or more like this, and I totally understand that, like, because the thought was absolutely there, but I think that the direction that we chose is the most explanatory.
I have to agree with you, because when I first heard your song, I had images of Daenerys from Game of Thrones. I had Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games, all this female empowerment roles in, that we see in pop culture. But then with the music video, it took me to a completely different place that I love, because it felt a lot more personal to you as an artist. So I'd love to know, personally to you, in your heart, what does the song mean to you as an individual and to your identity?
Well, it is about being yourself in general, and it is about the fact, of course, that, for example, like like everyone, I've been going through bad stuff in life, or like bad periods, like periods that are more difficult than others, and I think that Queen of Kings, I see myself in her because she has gone through this bad stuff, but wasn't or isn't scared of being in the sadness, because that's how you learn the most, like, just rather than escaping from what hurts, but being strong enough to stay in it and then learn from what hurts and then shine even more. Like, that's very difficult because a lot of people don't do that, but I hope that Queen of Kings is going to help people to do that. I can say that. Yeah.
I do think that you're successful in doing that already. It's had such an impact on not just Eurovision fans, but just music lovers around the world, And you mentioned how the song itself was inspired by your own life and your own identity, but looking around at the other music around you and that you enjoy, what kind of artists have inspired you in your career, and who are you really loving at the moment?
I've always been like a huge fan of Beyonce and Alicia Keys, Stevie Wonder, Bruno Mars, Rihanna, like people with a soul that comes through their music, with their voices, with their performances on stage, with the way they talk. I feel I'm very influenced by that, but I'm very influenced by myself. Like, they're just my icons in a way that I like. I really look at them and feel like, wow, like this is music, and then I hope to become, maybe for people, someone that can make them feel like, for example, those icons has made me feel.
I definitely think you have your soul in your music, and going from Queen of Kings to the other Eurovision songs that you've heard this year, what would you say is maybe your favorite song that you've heard? And would you be able to give maybe a little snippet of your favorite part?
Mm, I would say that I really like Loreen song, and I met her like, say, 1 hour ago.
Wow, how was that?
That was crazy. I really loved it so much. She's such a beautiful person, an artist, and so much full of love and an understanding for life in general. It's crazy. Yeah, it was really nice.
I can imagine. And is there a certain part of her song that really stands out to you? Because it, again, just like yours, so powerful. It really is, and it stays with the listener. Is there a certain part of the song that really just like touches you in a certain way?
Yeah, it's when she says, like, if I say it correctly, she says like, all I want is to be loved. All I want is to be loved. So
Oh, beautiful.
that's such that's such a statement.
It really is. I can see the two of you in a song together. Your voices together would be wow, a
She,
moment.
I would love it. She's beautiful. She's really, really beautiful.
I would love that as well. Now, of course, we talked about your Italian identity, and of course, you being Italian and Norwegian, your identities are there combined. But do you, in your everyday life or just with your family, do you see the differences in cultures? And do you have your favorite parts of being both Italian and Norwegian?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's saying it myself. It's a nice mix. Like it's the energy of an Italian, like the warmth, the passion, which like Italians say that I'm outgoing. So like yeah, I'm quite outgoing. And then I feel like with Norway, it's just like the calmness, the security, the open-mindedness, the very open-minded, and just very kind people. And I hope that I have those things.
I say you represent it perfectly, and I think, like you said, it's a great mix. It really is. And I really wanted to get onto this. You're attending the pre-party, Alessandra, for Eurovision. I just want to know, with that coming up as well as the main event, what are your feelings with this coming up, and what are you most excited about, really, looking at the moment?
Well, I can't wait to see the fans. Can't wait to see the people. I can't wait to be on the stage again. I can't wait to choose an outfit for it.
I can't wait. Oh, could you give us a tease, maybe, of the outfit that you might have?
It's always different. So I it's just glam, a lot of glam. Can say that.
Always
And
glam.
and and they're just like also like even though I'm not a fan of flying, but I love traveling. So I can't wait to travel and also get to know the culture of the places where I'm gonna be.
You'll get to explore so many places, including, of course, Liverpool itself, where the main event happens. What are maybe are some of the things on your bucket list that you might like to do in Liverpool when you're actually there?
Eat a lot. Uh,
Good
and
idea.
and because I heard there are so many like different type of restaurants. So I would love to do that. Um, and then like it's gonna be such an important week that week. Like it's gonna be crazy. So I can't wait to see how that's gonna be. Like in coronation, you say, right? No.
Yes, yes. I think, with all of it together, it's a whole week event. And sorry, my mind's stuck on food ever since you mentioned it. So I'm thinking of places you could go. And there's the Albert Docks, which is right next to the arena you'll be performing in. And there's a place called Smuggler's Cove. I suggest that. It's got some good food. I think you'd like it.
What type of food is it? Like it's
It's got all sorts. I mean, the traditional British fish and chips. It's got quite a lot of fish food, but it's got vegan, vegetarian options. There's all sorts of things and cocktails. So give it a go.
yeah, I would love to do that.
I think
Thank
you'll
you.
enjoy it. Of
Thank you.
course. Now, of course, I'm actually going to the grand final, and I'm more confident in saying that I'll be able to see you there, and I'm really excited. But
Yeah,
I just wish you all the best because I feel you're going to have so much success in your career as well as with Eurovision, and we'll be rooting for you 100% all the
so
way.
much. It was very nice to talk to you. It was very nice.
You
Very nice
too.
energy.